Hello, and welcome to my channel. If you've not seen me before, my name is Lisa, but I can go by Liz or Lise, and I hope you're having a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be. My streams, they're for more mature audiences, so please do keep that in mind as you watch this playthrough. Also, of course, too, if you're enjoying the content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and yeah, enjoy! Hello, it's Future Me, Past Me, here to tell you as a PSA that there are some flashing moments in this game. That is, ever since the update dropped for 2.9.0 as well as the DLC. It's mostly very subtle, but it happened when I was getting items, that is from the, I believe, crafting bench, and if not even also the Jamboree stand. It just so happened that just receiving the items very quickly, it was flashy too, anytime that happened. And also in the DLC itself, it happened. There's one particular area, you could say, with the garden, that off to the right, there's just this hedge that likes to flash a little bit. I just want to put that warning out there. It's not super terrible, but in case you are someone who is sensitive to that, just thought I'd put this warning in here. So keep that in mind, and hopefully in the future, they will have that patched out and updated. But of course, too, please enjoy the video starting now. Let's go ahead and jump into Hello Kitty Island Adventure today. Now, I am a little bit under the weather. I don't know if it can totally be picked up, but that's the case. But we're still going to pull through. I did not have time to jump into the game as much as I wanted to have time to jump into the game to, of course, pick up on all there is to and was to see. That is visitors. And that's about like the peak sadness that I feel right now, but that's okay because, you know, they're here and then they're there. We got a cutscene for the event. They're totally not popping in there. You did not see that. Okay. Happy springtime celebration. This is a time of year that makes me feel so grateful. For what? Isn't that days of plenty? There's a lot of things to be thankful for all year round. Like right now, I'm thankful for the earth waking back up after a long winter. Isn't the island so beautiful in the spring? It's a tropical paradise. Friendship Island is the best. I mean, we are... Never mind. It's fine. My friends and I have been finding ways to show our appreciation. I do not know quite the voices I gave, so we're just gonna go with the flow. I've been practicing my nature photography. I want my photos to really showcase the beauty of the flora and fauna here. Whoa! I've been planting trees around the island. What? How? What are these trees? I've been helping, and I've been helping. What? Someone has to run around the island to find the best tree planting spots. Where? That's true, but next time maybe you could help with the digging too. Wish Me Mela and I have been talking to Choco Cat and what else we can do to care for Friendship Island. The ecosystem here is really fascinating, but also fragile. That's right. The more we know, the more we can do to help. I've been spending a lot of time in the Rainbow Reef. There's much less trash than there used to be. Have you been collecting it somewhere? That is true. In the comedy club. That's how Redon's doing. It's been a big help, but there's always more to do. It's lovely to work together with everyone, and even more lovely to share it with you. Enjoy your springtime celebration! I love how we got teleported there for that versus them coming to us. Because usually, to be fair, they actually come to us. Don't worry about it. That's really all we can report. That's crazy, though. But yeah. They actually have outfits, which threw me off, of course, when... when we were first here, because, right, like, if you look, right, at their profile pictures, some of them do have the outfits, right? And some of them don't. Like, they don't have the, basically, vacation outfit on. So then when they, of course, got to the island, sometimes they didn't have on what they should have, I thought, have on. Meanwhile, some of them have very specific outfits, so then they came in those. So it's fun, you could say, to see them in an outfit because this is how they appear otherwise. So I would keep them in those outfits. And now it is a shame that I missed out one last time, but that's okay. At least we got the one. And of course, speaking of, another thing for Sunblink Mail, springtime celebration is here. Spring has sprung, spring has returned, bringing limited time floral outfits and furniture dreamed up by My Melody herself. Celebrate the season of renewal with whimsical decor and fashions that bloom alongside the sweet flowers. Let the falling petals guide your steps while this event is still in bloom. 7. All I'm saying is it could have been an even number. 7. I guess we had to get chocolate. But otherwise, it's a Spice Baby, so we gotta make that. And then... That's an interesting request. To get it, take a picture. Make the drinks, My Melody, and the mushrooms, which I could just get a Knoll to do, honestly. But... So since I didn't play for 3 days, then we have today, I don't know how they're gonna do this business, but we'll just play it by ear. But, you know, if I miss them, I miss them, because I missed them the first time, right? Whoops. It was very confusing. But they do have very specific spots they spawn. And there is it 2? Or so that are a little bit further in a matter of speaking. I think it's 2, but they're not like super far out there. I just gotta make sure I check the little hidden spots like over here. But I don't know also if the way that they're gonna spawn is if I leave the area and come back, because it's kind of on that timer versus them just being out literally everywhere. But not a huge deal, but that is how we're gonna get our, you know, fill, if you will, of petals, so that we can turn them in and then trade them in for what we absolutely want. Now, of course, there are other things that are over, but have no fear. For when one things come to an end, that is one, we still got a huge countdown until we get to here. But more so is that we see that the time remaining for this is still 2 weeks, 6 days, so we still have plenty of time because that's only part 1. Gotta get to our part 2. Whoops. Nope. Okay. That's fine. I will just get it that way. And then I want to get these. I meant to travel back here. For the heck of it. I mean, there isn't really a reason. Or rhyme or reason. Get that. I guess I'll get this one. Don't get me wrong, they are adding up. 3 and 3 and 3. Let's see. Oh, and it's not like I remembered the map. I'm mostly just coming back here because I'm kind of trying to think about where they could have put them to spawn. I think one also was there at one point. But I'm not keeping track, so... but it's okay. He's still in that outfit. I mean, I would never take him out of it. Okay. We'll go over here. Interesting. That is of what the flowers were like to spawn there. We'll go here. For this. I don't think really anything is gonna be there, but I can try. There might still actually be a snow knoll somewhere. I don't really know though. I'll just leave it at that. Whoops. Yeah, we'll do this. It's not like I have a real pattern, but let's go! Heck yes! It's finally happened. My strategy finally worked, but super poorly, because I still messed up on some of these, so I have to figure that out. But I did it! Heck yeah! That's really exciting, and that's kind of how they're supposed to be done. In a way, because I mean, even sometimes when I didn't do that, it was fine, so... I couldn't tell you. But I'm excited for that. I just want to have one patch though, so that's why all these are like this. Plus again, fertilizer. At least that's my thinking. But yes! It finally paid off! Alright. Of course, there are a bazillion more colors they can be, but we're not gonna worry about that right now. Or bazillion, not even just colors, but variety. Again, I don't know what the limitations are though for them as well. Yeah, they still are broken like that. That's cool, that's cool. One should poofed before I got to it. I blame having Kaguya with us. Unfortunately for that. It's okay. Let's go to the entrance. Because whenever I've not had her with us, it's been fine. But it does suck. But yeah, the way that this works, at least... Well, that was easy. I didn't really want that to happen. But for some of the flowers, right, you can move them and others are stuck in their spots. Because the climate is the only way they can grow. But I'm out here being like, well, how am I supposed to get other colors? Oh my gosh. This one. And just other varieties. Because now this is just becoming the same thing, and I feel like I want to take those out again. But it's fine. Let's actually go here first. Because then meanwhile, over here it just happened. I'm just like, what the heck? happen faster at least, but yeah, I don't know. And then of course when it comes to which ones can be patterned and all that, that's what I was also going for. Like, how far do they expand? Because of course some of them, maybe they can't honestly go that way because of the way that they are. So that is just the struggle. Erg. Not the way I want, but whatever. It's fine. I still water, they still grow, and also have her probably ability kicking in at that 5%. We'll go down to the next patch. Is it a side of yellow? Yes. But also white. Well, we all know that's gonna happen. Or what's gonna happen, sorry. But damn, let's go. It's so beautiful. I love it. Although, the one thing that I wanted to happen didn't happen, and that's a little sad, but that's okay. We at least got sea foam. And then we just need enough sea foam to do the one thing. Because that is the thing with the colors. Like, I don't know, like, which flower is going to really spawn with the color. Not that that's an issue, but because I'm not isolating it either. And that's the part of all this that I'm just like, huh? What? Cool. And then... Nothing? Nothing. That's okay. That patch again, or this patch, is hit or miss, but that doesn't mean, like, it can't happen. Because it has. Just in time. We'll get these. I know I changed the balloons. We barely get to see them in action. There they are. This also didn't really do what I wanted, which is a little sad. I guess if I really want it to happen, I have to do it in the greenhouse. Then maybe I'd have a better chance. Because that's kind of what the greenhouse is for, you could say. Also, I forgot to do something since we're here. Whoops. We can go back. If I remember. Because I could forget again. That's just how the brain works. Remembering stuff? Never. Okay. Well, that's cool. Again, yeah, I think some of this is just not gonna do the thing I want. I think I might just take out the green. I mean, well, teehee. But yeah, I just not taken away, and of course these didn't do what I wanted, which is annoying. That unfortunately happened, but that's okay. Yeah, just these did not... I don't really want them. I think I probably should have enough to do the thing. I only need to do it with the one, so it's not a big deal. At least I'm saying that as though I know what I'm talking about, but I could totally be mistaken. And the yellow's right there. I'm gonna just... do this. I'll still leave the rest for now. Cool. I should probably bring in some roses in there at some point. But I gotta do it the annoying way. Fair enough. And then maybe I could do some stuff on the outside, but some stuff will not happen, so I have to do it strategically. And that's the only annoying part. And while I joked about a spreadsheet last time, probably would be helpful. I mean, somebody's already probably again, of course. Many. I don't even know what I would want it to look like. Like, what am I trying to put down as information? That would make sense to me. We made it. Okay. Nice. That little sneaky one over there. With the lilac. Oh, good stuff. And then she's in that outfit. And she'll forever be in that outfit, too. The seafoam really did its work. And then that, of course, did its work right there. Damn. Okay. Well, I still don't feel like tackling this. So I'm gonna leave it like that, and that's basically all we got. So, alright. I did remember, because I looked right at it. Let's see. I know I don't have the right companion, if you will, but... No, I thought we here. Then I guess we got the instruction for as a normal item. That is a normal, just everyday item. I thought it would be something like this because of like this right here. Of course, not having the DLC. Okay. Whoopsies then. Let's go here. And I guess I didn't read it correctly. You got the directions. The directions, instructions. Oh, so you use the sticks. I mean, of course. I mean, silly me. Did you know that? All right, buddy. It was all worth it. I'm just gonna let the animation play as well. To never make again. Unless, right? You made 100 more. Which, you know, I mean, I don't think I'd personally go out of my way to do that. But, you know, the more you know. I took care of that other business, so we are just gonna do this. That is, we will take care also of the other business. Thank you. Is more of what I meant to say. But I was thinking about the business that I was going to say, and the business, of course, was the lovely story progression with our bestie here. We are done, technically. And nice. I figured it is going to take us 3, but that's okay. Again, if we also take a look here, really, this is all we're going to get. And then that's it. So we are done again with all the story that we had until, of course, I actually make the cabins for the friends, which, that's a different story entirely. I don't feel like going after this stuff. So, oops, we're just gonna go back here. I'll have her as a companion again, that is Hello Kitty, once we make this stuff. But I just want to have our other bestie here. Wow, that quickly? Yo. And got us an extra. And of course we want the stuffy. Worth it. 3. Where am I gonna put them? Have no idea. It doesn't matter. I think that's all I really care for. Thanks, buddy. And then how much are we? Oh, okay. We got a good chunk, and of course it's filling in here again. So this was actually not what I was gonna get. The first thing. What am I doing? Fail. Where was it? Was it that? Oh no. It's fine. Okay, because what I like to do, I like to try to get the most expensive things first. And yeah, that's what I saw. I wanted this one. I was remembering it was 25, but seeing that the other was 30, I'm like, oh my gosh. Slipping and tripping. Just blow out on a dresser. Eesh. I'll just go small. Then that way we can feel better about what we're getting. At least that's how sometimes I like to buy things, right? If you buy one thing and it costs you basically the arm and a leg, you're like, but then if you can buy something else and then buy something else, you feel a little better. You're getting more bang for your buck, right? I was supposed to feel extra bang for my buck of petals because he was supposed to help out, and guess what? He's like, it's so early in the event. Why should I do such a thing? Why do you think I would do that? Who do you think I am? And then he's like, here you go. This is how I know that I can help you with what you got, because you know who I am. You know, every time the game just proves me wrong. Every time I try to smack talk it. A never-ending cycle, a never-ending journey, but all the same, getting new stuff, and that's important. To me, at least. You know, let's not think about what's happening over there, and I'm just gonna... Bye! And instead I need you again. There were a lot of questions there, but no answers. We're gonna do this for the sake of it. Oh my gosh, wrong button. Psst. Is it A or is it B? Is it C or is it D? Those aren't actual buttons. But in my mind, I guess they are sometimes what I'm hitting is the complete wrong button. And then even if I think I'm hitting the right button, you know? It's on a whole different train. Okay, that should do it. And did we get 5? Yes. Cool. Wrong button, but okay. I mean, it was still the right button, but wrong extra button that I hit. Okay, I found Buddy. That's where we gotta go. You're still snazzy? After your date, you know what? I can see it. Might as well just do the whole thing. That one was still such a bizarre request. At least I think it was. I need to go to the clouds. I know I don't actually have who we really would want for this, but I'm lazy. I forget. I even actually forgot that I needed to be here. Silly me. Okay, yeah. That is until that came up. Then I was like, oh yeah, huh. I was just there to do that little delivery. Whoops, there we go. Like, again, I wish by making this stuff, whoops, that we just, where'd I, oh god. Well, actually, I do need to go here. Okay, let's just do it this way, it's fine. Sorry. I don't even know what I was gonna go with, what I was gonna say anymore. I'm too lost. I'm gonna do this. Nothing happens. Grand. Something does happen. Okay. I don't need them. The rain. In the spooky swamp. Hi. I love to travel. I can't believe this is my first time visiting Friendship Island. I can't believe that you want to give us that. See you later. I think that was like 2. Yeah. So, because I did jump in one time to get it, but yeah. Then we can go here. I guess I should have just taken out more of the green. That's fine. If I really care, I would do it differently anyways, huh? Ultimately and overall. Second one, of course. I remembered that. Oh, there you are. What are your thoughts? It seems as though your new friend is bubbling with energy, maybe from too much candy. Stops running long enough to give you a big hug. Come said that he has to go. You know, you could just skip to the best part. Went too far. And just been like, I want to stay. Sorry. But interesting. Again, 2 more times though. But interesting for the dialogue. I just can't go through doors. But okay. That's all taken care of. The time capsule is basically getting random just materials. At least that's what I gather. So you know what? Let's just... Yep, random materials. So we basically got a random cinema roll box. That makes sense. And we'll then thus have what we need now. But that actually was a bigger one. Because I know how to pay attention. So that's kind of cool. I guess I gotta give it to you, huh? I guess the title is what's confusing. Or what confused me. And the oops. I guess that would have been a little too on the nose to just say give. But confusing. I misread it, misjudged. Now, of course, again, the only reason why there's so many is because I haven't visited. And I purposely did leave some, too, because I was like, well, might as well when I was going through. Because we'll be back. And we were. And I think this is a lot funner. But alas, we again don't have much to do here. Otherwise. Get that, get these. Okay. Again, nothing super exciting when it came to them, but at least still a lot were out. So then we'll go here. Is there anything exciting here? Not really. Okay. Already talked to them. We did that. I mean, I guess. I'll just do it just to do it. Like, yeah, you're just, it isn't a thing. It really is just, oh, because I did the same thing I always do. It's because I didn't open them. That is always do when I think I did the thing, and it's just like you get a box, which is debatable. I will take the advantage of the fact that I can select only one. I would. But the fact that I would rather still open them all. So I'll just open them all. I'll die on my hill. So that's what I was missing. The missing puzzle piece. Silly me. Had all the right idea, just the wrong execution. Because I'm not used to opening them. Still to this day. Alright. Yes. I'm gonna do exactly what I said. So, we'll have that done. Ooh. That sucks. Okay. I guess I don't need him anymore. Because that pretty much takes care of it. Honestly, the usual. But hey, again, we're gonna have a bit of a shorter run as it happens to be the case, but there's still a lot to look forward to, of course, even though we don't have what is going to be next for part 2. Again, I am assuming there will be a part 2. We at least got to rack up a bit more for the springtime. Again, my bad on paying attention to, well, quantity, but we did trade, and that's the important part. And of course we did get the crown, though I guess the crown is not counted towards any sort of collection piece, which I find very weird because, well, again, some things aren't counted for, but then other things are, and maybe it'll be in the future. Maybe it's one of those just secret ones, but usually they're pretty good about filling it in, but what do I know as well. On top of that, though, we also, of course, at least we're able to get 2, of course. That is for visitors, and of course we have already the sneak peek of who is going to be coming in, which of course for me is only 1, but hopefully for any of you who have been hoping for ones to come by, that they are going to be coming by for you. And again, eventually I will make cabins for these two, which are going to be whenever they feel like it. So it's not the end of the world. And of course, we'll hope that as we grow the friendship with our lovely bear friend, that we at least get the joys and benefits of the items. That is, to get them in my Melody shop, because clearly that's exactly what I want in my life, is more. And very soon after, as a matter of fact. But of course, the next time that when we jump in to Hello Kitty Island Adventure, how will it be when we go for the petals that are meddling again with other flowers, maybe even mingling? Who's to say? And of course, when it comes to the event of the springtime celebration, who else is ready to talk to us, whether it be that we teleport to them or they come to us, or, well, technically we just all teleport to one spot here on the seaside resort? I guess only time will tell, but that will be next time. Let's go ahead and jump into Hello Kitty Island Adventure today and see what we have besides no bangs. The hair saga will continue until my hair is finally at a piece that I am content with. That's right, not a place, a piece. But we did not jump in, actually, for one day, so we are not back-to-back days, though it may feel like back-to-back days, depending on when this is uploaded. But there's been a space and time, and speaking of space and time, I completely forgot that I said I was going to change my color palette. You know, don't worry about it. I don't need to change it. It's not necessary, and we're still rocking it. But if I had logged in, we would have maybe been closer. But really, I do care about that. Other than that, I mean, like, this is okay. But as I said, I'm not really interested in the clothing this time around. I'm more interested in, of course, this stuff. So we'll see how that's going to go for us. Again, we have plenty of time, so I'm not worried about it, but we'll just see as well if the game is nice. Speaking of nice, we should be able to get this done, because I did talk to the knoll, and thus we are complete. Yay! Oh, you have a reason? Yes. Any item. Any at all. Critter. Change. Spooky. Great. I'll just do it just to get it, the icon off in a way. I don't know. I said that funny. But let's go ahead and take care of the regular chores, of course, because there's always chores to do. Or that is, the chores that I've given myself to do. We'll go up here. There's one. And I don't know if we're gonna get any surprise ones, in a matter of speaking, because I don't know if I got them all last time, and frankly, since I didn't play yet for yesterday, I might have some to get to. Do you have anything? We did complete it, but it is like, haha. And I know I didn't pick one up at one point, but I like having one of each of the comics, if I can. But sometimes I'm like, is it worth it? At the end of the day, it's not, but you know, there's hope that, you know, there could be others that could appear. Or not appear. It is tough. But we still survive and we move forward and onward because we don't need them in our life. No, I don't want to complete them. That's a joke. That is by myself and not having to rely on other sources, resources. Resources being other people. I would consider. Because I don't think you should have to. Resource-wise. I think that doesn't make sense. I'm gonna attempt some things again. And be thoroughly disappointed when I attempt them. But at least I tried, right? And that's the important part. We will also do this. Well, we all know what's gonna happen over there. That is no surprise. Or it could be a surprise. But ultimately it's not. Oh yeah, again, they could be further away. Ugh. It's okay though. Or again, they could appear later. Hard to say. I have no proof. We got the ring again. Going on over here. But no other ones got to spawn. There's not really actually a lot of plots either where flowers could spawn. That is for future endeavors that are, well, slowly but surely gonna arrive. Sooner than we know, sooner than we think. But speaking of, okay, okay. Some of this I feel has sprung a little too fast for me. I guess I gotta take them out. I'll leave those there though. And then the same with up here. Okay. Again, it's slowly working. Nuts. That's not what I wanted. I mean, I know I probably should. That's not what I wanted. Oh well. I'm not short for them or anything, so it's not a big deal. Okay. Again, my little experiment. Ugh. There's so much more that could be done and needs to be done for this. I don't like the way it looks, but it's the only thing that works. So, I'll keep it going. Now, I probably will not go around and collect what needs to be collected. Well, needs to be collected here since I did that last time. It's only been 2, air quotes 2. So let's do this quickly. And I know there's still stuff I need to finish in here, and what can I say? I'm just not that interested. This, and then over here, because I'm pretty sure I have all that. Yeah, okay, great. I don't actually know what I'm missing, but that is what I should really look out for, outline-wise, but that's okay, because I don't need to. At least not yet. I think I'm gonna just leave what's here. Because that's smart. Yep. Peek away, entrance away. That's even smarter. Nighttime has befallen this lovely island. And that's okay. Oh my gosh. And apparently I want to go right into the light that's not lit up because that'll help me see better. Why actually isn't it on? Huh. I don't get it. And that's okay. I don't need to get it. Oh, jeez, dude. Let's go here. And be disappointed. Yay! Every time it's a disappointment. Yay! Oh my gosh. I missed it. What to do? Ugh. I guess I do nothing. But still, what to do? Sucks. Still not. Like, how? Oh, man. Guess I should have known. Should have known what was gonna happen. Boo. I think I know what's gonna happen with that one too. Huh. Fuck. This is not working out. Okay. Let's see though. What will be the case? Because unfortunately, due to the fact that I had to uplift all of this shit, now I got help with it, so I'm being petty about it. But the fact that I had to move everything, I've never been able to get this in the right spot again. And it tilts me every time, because I look at it and I'm like, where was it? Now, to be fair, I guess you could say I kind of got it back in the right spot, but I swear it is still off in some ways. So, not a happy camper, but I will attempt. Because also I don't think the mic's gonna be in the right spot either. Which in turn, that also got messed up. And then I was told it was kind of bent, and I'm like, what? What do you mean bent? And I was like, oh, I guess I kind of bent it. It's not broken. So. What? Oh, let's go? Oh my gosh, these ghost gleams are taking forever. But it finally happened, yo. Exciting times. I also was looking back at some of my footage and I was like, what the heck? Why did I take all those out? It's okay. Unimportant, irrelevant. I can't talk. But magic will happen in 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! So I have a friend again. Long time no friend. But yeah, this is still really exciting for some of this stuff. Other stuff I'm not as excited for. Honestly. But I'll leave it for now. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, that'll be exciting to check up on next time. It's always when I don't need them the most, but I probably will take some more stuff out. I gotta reorganize some stuff. I gotta really actually attempt to get this to work properly. I don't know if I could also just make the seeds yet. Or, well, I say yet because some things can't be turned into seeds, but I wonder if I can. Turn maybe some of them that I can plant. That'd be kind of cool. But this game is cruel to me. Oh boy. And this fiasco. Fair enough. Oof. Take all this. This. And then do this. I wish I took out more from here. But I didn't. Oh well. Okay. Sorry. Wrong way. I gotta go back this way. Because I basically finished everything else that I wanted to do. We'll let her go. We'll do this. Now this hat. Can it be others though? The questions. I kind of do want to get to others, not for the sake of being able to do anything with it, but maybe to do something with it at the same time. Because it's also surprising to see it there too. Then we go here. Hello everybody. Full house, I see. We'll do that. Thanks. I won't get any other stuff at the moment because I think I'm okay. I say that with maybe some regret. 17. Yeah, I'll hold off. Again, we have plenty of time, so it's not the end of the world. Let me see. Please find what we got. Yeah, we got that. Oh, save those. I don't use them for anything. I'll go for the gemmies. So to here. This. I like straight up can't. I switch it up again. I was feeling it. It was coming through in ways that were not good. We'll grow with the friendship. And that's the important part. 22. Oh, good. We got a little bit over. And thus, we'll just keep trying to grow it. Actually, we'll go here. But very slowly and surely. But growing it all the same. Until we're done. Do this. Okay. Then, are you... Okay. Luckily. I've not been in here in a hot minute. Go in here. Oh my gosh, I forgot you were in that outfit. Because that's the last time we have seen her. Okay. And with that, I will now change. Like I was going to anyways last time and did not. That is color palette wise, because of course this was the last color palette we got. As I was gonna kind of throw it back, I guess you could say, to more of a springy look. Was it that? Or was it more like that? I'm gonna have so fun selecting those. You know what? Sure. And then... oh, that's very... very pink. I guess that's all I got. If I want to stick with those. Otherwise, I can totally change it up. Ugh. I gotta make more flower crowns. Oh yeah, this too. Huh? What the heck, dude? Well, that's a visual bug for me. I don't know what they were supposed to be. Sad. Oh, well. Yeah, I could not tell you what they were supposed to be. So that's 6. A little bit. That was really fast. Let's rock it. For the springtime. Of course Cloud Island has it. Of course. But we'll rock this for a little bit for the spring that is coming, because it's not quite springtime, but you know, springtime celebration, of course, is in full swing. So that's really what we're celebrating, right? But alas, minus that visual bug, at least that I have, we are able to at least get another comic for this. Alas, though, they're out there somewhere in the cold that I refuse to take part in. Just a little bit, but most importantly is that we were able to, of course, get flowers going, get flowers sprouting, and more importantly, get more happening in, of course, the DLC side of things. Now, I do want to get more, of course, in the DLC side of things, but we'll see how that goes. I also want to possibly at some point get to the part where even the flowers in the, oh my goodness, Merry Meadows also, there we go, have a little bit going for them. That is a little bit more of the mix, the magic, the flair that, well, is happening everywhere else. But it's gonna take some time, and I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying stuff out and just taking some inspiration from the interwebs and just kind of winging it. So that's kind of more my go-to kind of thing, is winging it. But hopefully, oh no, with winging it, we're gonna be able to get more fun random combinations, because that's kind of what I'm here for. I just don't really know what it takes to get the right flowers together in order to do the thing. And yeah. Whoops. I also don't know if these are just spawning because, or I totally missed them. Could be both ways. Honestly. A lot of times I got my blinders on when I'm zipping through. Which though, speaking of zipping through, and sort of still have my blinders on, I do still technically have them a little bit on when it comes to the Gudetama. I know that they are out there and ready to get their photos taken, which I do want to do, but alas, it doesn't feel the same when one is missing its prime piece, right? Or is it just me? Could just be me. But of course, the next time that we do jump in, we will have, of course, a visitor of one, but all the same, a visitor. So will their visit be on the first go, or will it be on the air quotes second, or will I miss them completely? And of course, when it comes to those who still have cabins waiting, what will they look like? And will they be willing enough to say hello when they are casually just flying on by? And of course, when it comes to a surprise such as this down here, which used to be on my head, what will be the next surprise? I guess only time will tell, but that will be next time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, once again, my name is Lisa, but I can go by Lister Lise, and I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be.